If I split the bill in the first date, we don't have a second date.
Yeah, that's I realized.
Yeah.
So okay, what are the girls think of dick pics?
Stupid.
No.
No point.
No point.
I never received.
No.
How do I think it's a real love? This one also.
But that's the challenge of dating. You go out on a date with someone.
That's the challenges of dating. I would rather not
you
date
don't
that kind
know
of
it.
person at all. Like, why would I waste my money, time, and energy thinking that, hoping that she will love me?
Many women use toys, vibrators. They help themselves with hands. So there's so many ways to reach an orgasm for a woman. And it doesn't just come with penetration. You
Yeah,
need to hit the
that's true. I
G-spot.
agree.
And with penetration, it's hard because your dick doesn't go like whoop banana wise.
Fair enough.
What does make you want to have sex with someone?
Well, I don't know, I want to be, a connection. I want to be with someone before I just have sex with them.
You want to get married to them, or?
Not necessarily, no. I don't necessarily want to marry the first person I'm with or have to be married to be with the person. But I want to be more than just a casual fuck. I'm not into the whole...
Like, how long does it take? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or?
What do you mean by that?
Are you
Like
interested?
No.
Okay, I have a question.
I'm okay.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you're like playing with your gun, okay,
The guitar.
what do you think about? Like Brad Pitt, the
Brad Pitt.
hot guys in Canggu.
She doesn't live in Canggu. It's Australian.
I don't look this.
What do you think about like when you're there?
I don't actually know.
The Bible.
Like,
No.
No. You think of course about something.
honestly, my mind's blanking.
No. When you're there having your
Probably thinking of
entertainment,
finishing up
Probably.
and enjoying.
I'm probably
So
thinking this smooth.
let's just move along to the next round.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
I have
is-
a question for the ladies.
Yeah.
When you're like having, okay, you had a date, so you're in bed, the guy is not very attractive, blah, 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 and you've been spending time in bed and you need to come. Do you close your eyes like and think about somebody else? What do you do when you cannot come? That
We
person is not
pretend.
attractive.
We pretend to make it short and quick. Oh yeah, I can't please
Like
finish
fake
up.
orgasm.
Go
Fake
out
orgasm.
to
You'll realize
Rachel.
it's a fake
This is
orgasm
movie
because
to
we
go
tense
out.
up and we dry off. So it's
Yeah.
and we make weird faces because it's painful when we're dry. If there's no sexual tension and there's no attraction, we'll fake it. We'll become drier, so you'll feel it instantly. And we'll be finished in like 5 seconds, which is record times. That never happens.
5 seconds.
So, like, hint, we don't like you.
Why don't you just tell the guy you're not interested?
if
Why
it's
do
a
you have to
one-time
have
thing,
sex with him?
Yeah, I guess if it's just like a one-time thing, it doesn't really matter.
If it's your partner, it's different.
But if it's your partner, of course you'll expose.
But
the
you wouldn't
issue.
know, would you?
I said no shit. I had sex. I've had partners.
No, but like I would explain or we would
Put it on camera.
possibly, I don't know, integrate toys or make things or like tell, oh wait, I like this and I don't like that. Like I think when it comes to sexual partners, you need to like explain and put out what are your do's and your don'ts.
Yeah.
Like because if you don't like something, then you're not gonna enjoy it, and there's not gonna be that deep connection because it's a very private thing, and it connects you very deep to the core. So I think you should explain that to them.
Yeah,
and
but-
same likewise, you know.
But the important thing of sex is like mutual, like you're both enjoying it. If one person don't enjoy it, do not do it.
But how do you know you're not enjoying it if you don't do it?
It's the right answer. It's like if you don't
Yeah,
enjoy
but
it.
how?
Why would you do
know,
it?
How
Like-
do you know if you're not
If you
enjoying
start
it?
and
Like,
you
only
don't
have
like
to do
it, you can go out.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not enjoying it, baby, tap out, leave.
No, there's other ways of doing it. Say, actually, I don't like this. Let's try something else.
Yeah.
Or you take the
Yeah,
female
yeah.
takes the lead sometimes.
But sometimes-
there's different ways. Instead of being rude, say, oh, sorry, I don't like you,
And sometimes
and
it's
just
very
walk
rude.
off because it's very rude. Like you create tension at that point. Just be nice about it. Say, oh, actually, I'm not really enjoying it like this. Let's try this.
Because
And guys like the initiative.
Because recently I heard some girl is very good at faking sex. So every faking orgasm. Every time you're with her, I'm like, are you faking or are you real? See, like as a guy, we think about it. Like I'm like, are you faking it now or not faking it?
Okay.
How do I know? Like, there is certain ways of you knowing
How
it.
do you know that she is faking? She told you? Or?
No, because not me. Like this is scenario.
I thought you were one of the victims.
Not me personally. So I heard like the girl saying it. I'm really good at faking, and that's like mastered it faking. Once a person says that to you, any person who goes and have sex with her,
You don't know.
you don't know.
Yeah.
Like it could be good. She actually came. Then you're like, did you fake it? Like the thought in your head is like,
Yeah.
Let me just put this out there. For women to naturally reach an orgasm without helping themselves, it's very hard. It's not just about penetration.
Yeah, 'cause you need
Okay?
that stimulation.
You need the stimulation. Also because down there we have little tiny nerves on our, I don't know if I can say the word, clit. So you need to help it out, okay? Because only penetration does not work with us. Many women use toys, vibrators, they help themselves with hands. So there's so many ways to reach an orgasm for a woman. And it doesn't just come with penetration. You
Yeah,
need to hit the
that's true, I
G-spot.
agree.
And with penetration, it's hard because your dick doesn't go like whoop banana-wise. That's not anatomy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just human anatomy. It's a straight thing. So you need to help yourself. Some women can reach the O just with penetration. It's rare, like it happens once in a lifetime, but it does happen, okay?
but I think women needs to also know their own bodies. Like some of
course,
this women, like I've been with personally, they don't know what they want. They don't know even to like.
That's where
they never
experience comes
came. To know that you got now. Netflix did a documentary like about how women can orgasm, like because most of the women, even in US, don't know, like they don't experiment, they don't know their own bodies, they don't know how to come.
They don't know what they do with it.
Yeah.
And how is it in Russia?
Just cameraman like shifting to her.
Zoom.
Does Russian woman fake
Russian women
orgasm?
have another, vagina.
Woman is
two
woman
different
everywhere, right?
Similar like in other women, I think it's like but orgasm have a different. It's like.
But do you guys fake a lot because guy is paying for everything?
Only if he pay for a real expensive brand, we can do it fake.
Like they know how to get depends how much
No expensive.
If the guy pay for Balenciaga, she will come for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Balenciaga!
Yeah, just thinking at the Hermes bag. Oh my God, Hermes! Yes. But can I ask something? Because I have a Russian friend, and she said that Russian men are not very passionate.
It's true.
During
They're very
they
rough.
don't know about the sex. If we told about the sex, it's really bad sex, usually.
Wow.
Yeah, because most Russian, I think it's about education, because in Russia, it's like more traditional country, more Christian, and a lot of time in our country, sex is like some kind of illegal stuff. Like just maybe last 20 years, people do it sex. And it's about mentality, because people don't learn how they can do it sex and think I have a dick, I'm good in sex, that's all. It's usually.
So it's like usually lasts a minute, 2 minutes.
They can be longer, but bad, definitely.
It's like going in there, they're having fun, you're not having fun. It's like dry.
It's maybe a reason why they buy a Balenciaga, Chanel, and Prada.
Because
for
they're
women.
not good at. So what if.
But we have, like a good guy and
Yeah.
with good experience, and they interesting this topic. But it depends of men. I think it's every country. Some men or women want to explore each other, and
Yeah.
some people just do it.
So what if.
So we keep having this conversation. We're going to be banned from Russia. All the Russian men are going to hate
We don't go Russia, right?
I don't know about all Russian men.
No, but like I want to ask a question. Like, okay, so
No, keep talking.
like
But you're definitely not going to Russia, right?
we're not. No, you said like if the man is not good at doing that, so they pay for everything else. So if the man is good at that and he does not pay for everything else, are you happy with him?
I prefer the really good emotional connections first because
Yeah.
it's the first step to good sex. If you
Yeah.
don't have a connection with man, and because sex in woman on orgasm, it's the head
We need
game.
passion. We need
Yeah,
that
we need passion.
connection.
It's a head. It's a mind game.
So okay, let's come back to Bali. Everybody live here in Bali except
No,
you,
I don't.
right? We all live in Bali.
Yeah.
Living here long enough now. One is in relationship, no relationships, no relationship. Okay, tell us your stories. Why are you particularly single? Why? See, they don't even have answers, bro. Okay,
Just lead it.
okay, let's go one by one. Like, tell us why you are single. Do not steal answers. Just get your own answer.
I haven't found anyone that wants more than sex. It's all, well, as far as I know, all the people that I've been speaking to have very much put it out there that they're not interested in anything more than just a once and done or a few times. Like, no one in our generation is looking for a connection like that, at least that I've found it. I don't
Yeah,
wanna,
in Sumari, Bali is a fuck island.
yeah,
But she doesn't live here. She lives in
No.
Australia.
yeah, but
Oh,
even-
same.
like yeah, and as I said, I don't want to be with someone and have sex with them just to have sex. Like, I reckon if I had popped it when I was a younger person, probably not knowing me, my personality, but I haven't found anyone that wants more than that. And I did have someone we started dating, but it wasn't it, and I didn't have that connection with him to want to have sex. There was no passion and intimacy like that, because sex is a very intimate act. It is you're very vulnerable in the moment when you have sex, and it's very intrusive, and so I feel like to not have that passion, it wouldn't feel right or be right, and a girl won't finish if they're not into it. If a girl doesn't have that passion or the adrenaline that goes with it, they often don't.
What about you, brother?
I'm single because, well, had a relationship, broke up 6 months ago, so not any interesting. No real connection so far. Maybe.
I'll skip a turn.
Yeah, please.
Pass go.
he will get upset otherwise. What about you, Ilal?
If we are talking about dating in Bali, I think there are two reasons. One, it's a very touristy island. People come and go, so it's hard to maintain the relationship. And the second reason,
Maintain the relationship or hard to find
yeah,
the person?
because then it's gonna be long distance. Then you need to visit.
Use it for something
and-
else.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be sustainable.
Yeah.
And the second reason, of course, there are a lot of foreigners living here for long term.
Why?
So
No,
why,
actually, why are you
if you see that they're also single, I think because it's so easy to,
And this is why I don't talk about it.
Have fun.
Fucking rag.
yeah. So you don't need to put effort. Like normally you go on a date, like you get excited, you don't even get excited. Like if the one guy or girl is not available, on to the next one. Like it's so easy. So it
To
makes
fuck.
it.
Easy to fuck.
Yeah. So you don't need to put any effort. So
Just fuck.
yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't know, like, I think human beings needs connection.
Yeah.
They kind of feel a bit numb, so they forgot how to be in a relationship. They are just trying to have fun because it's so easy here. So
No.
I think they're a bit getting lost, and everyone does the same thing. So at the end of the day, I'm single, I want to have relationship, but they're acting the same. Like,
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
It's like, but don't you think, like, when you always have just like one night stands or give it away so easy, don't you think that it kind of loses the real meaning of
Yeah,
the
that's what I mean.
intimate act? I think like because every time you have sex with someone, you're giving one piece to that person. And in my opinion, I don't think everyone deserves that piece of you, because I don't know you well enough, but I'm sure you're an amazing person, and so I don't think that everyone deserves that intimate.
Yeah, that's why I said that they feel numb. Like
Yeah.
they don't have emotions anymore. Because like it's human need. Like of course you can easily have sex, but at the end of the day you want to talk about something, or at least you want to have coffee. Like
Yeah.
basic human need. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, people living here long term, they forgot to share stuff like emotions, connections. So they're like, let's party, easy.
What about you?
It's like for me more important to find my center, find my next stop, and right now I feel I'm not completed and I don't go to dating. It's like I have experience in Bali and but I don't put my energy to this experience, just fun. Yeah, and right now I just work to myself, to my center,
Self-love,
self-love,
Well, have you had, can you tell us any bad dating experience in Bali?
You know, I'm not a stupid girl, and my dating it's really cool. Yes, it's every time. Yes, I understand. It's people come to Bali, people go out to Bali, and I have a like short-term relationship in Bali, but it was good. It's like amazing time together, enjoy it, holiday, but we have a connection. And the first, it's really every time. For me, it's more important, like create some kind of communication the first, because for me, sex it's not just physical touch. Physical touch. For me, sex it's emotional, it's mind game, and if I don't have this, I don't go to this.
But have you had like any terrible date like in Bali that you could share with us?
With me, usually people come to me in the street, in the beach, and ask something or send a dick pic in Instagram.
You got a dick pic on Instagram.
Oh my god, yeah, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. And what I can answer, okay? It's like what I can answer.
But with a nice dick or?
He's interested now. Can you show it to
It
him?
doesn't matter. I don't have any
Show it.
connection with this dick.
But with like a straight away, like a dick picture, not even hello, good morning.
It's like I like you, darling. What my picture? Do you like me?
Was the guy German, like very efficient? Like,
Why
if you
is-
like my dick, you go on a date.
So, okay, what are the girls think of dick pics?
Stupid.
No.
No point.
No
Rest
point.
never
I never received.
No.
Okay, this is an interesting
It looks
thing.
awkward as well. Like, what angle do you pick? Like, no.
But I have another question. Have you ever sent like a pussy?
No.
No pussy pics.
No.
No, okay, I want to ask you something. Why didn't you get, have you ever wondered why you never got a dick pic?
I think I'm lucky then. Like I'm not wasting time with perverts.
Good one. But it's interesting that you never received a dick pic. Like,
Apparently you sent. That's why it's interesting. You're asking.
I never sent.
Okay.
Do you send dick pictures?
No.
Never.
Did you?
I do. On demand, yeah.
On OnlyFans? No. At least get paid for it.
No, for me, if somebody asks me, like, just come over here. Let's
You
come.
never.
I don't send it.
Yeah, that's the point.
Do you have a shy dick?
Huh? Well, you gotta know it to know it.
I don't want to know it. It's just a question.
Well, the only people knows it. Yeah, we went too deep about dick pics.
Well, I think the thing is it's when like obviously I hated receiving them, like never wanted them, but when there was no context and it was just that, like I had
Like out of nowhere.
I had a scenario. I was at school, physically sitting in class, and I got sent a thing, and I opened it, and it was a dick. I turned that phone off so quick because I was sitting in a group of friends. And I was like, oh my god. Or one time,
But soft or hard?
it was hard.
He's so interested in the dicks right now.
Let's get back to
One
Russia.
second.
Later.
Is
Shut
it
up.
common in Russia send dick pictures?
Yes, it's just maybe in worldwide, not Russian.
I think it's a normal thing everywhere. Men send stick pics, girls.
Yeah, I think- yes.
get annoyed by those.
Yeah.
In Russia,
It's a tradition now. Everyone-
This is the reason I don't send dick pics.
It's okay.
I'm like, what's the point?
I
I
actually will like it.
I don't jerk off the girl I see. Like I would jerk off to a porn star, if I want to. Like I'd like naked picture. I'm like I see a lot of naked girls in Canggu itself. Like it doesn't do anything to me. You see bikinis, you see like nipples see through, you see like almost everything on the
that's
road.
everyone nowadays.
Like that's the Canggu, right?
Yeah.
So does it do anything to me? It's a normalized to my eyes. Like
Because you're being.
Don't even pay attention.
I have
Even
no
like,
like my mind is like, oh, that's a tits. That's something. I'm like, no. I'm
But
like,
no, even if you're super
that's just
horny,
a girl passing by.
No, even if you're super horny and then you see your type of girl wearing bikinis, doesn't turn you on? No?
You have to
checked
take
your
everything.
testosterone levels? Yeah.
Nah.
I don't feel like I'd rather that. Imagine walking through public, like imagine being at a beach, seeing a girl and getting a hard on. Like that would be
Not hard, but then
But
later in the
turned on
toilet,
and, like-
you know?
Think
No.
about it.
I would
It's
rather
normal.
ask a girl to come to my place and get
Yeah.
stripped naked, and then
rather
I'll.
she
So
touch it and he
you're
touches
doing
himself.
basically what the Russian did with her, huh? Like asking random guys to come to my place, I'm horny.
Not like it's not a like I won't go and ask a random girl. I would ask a girl who's interested in the same bag.
Yeah, you'd have a conversation
Yeah.
and decide if yeah.
And I wouldn't just fuck a girl. I would make a girl come or like do something
Such a
else.
Could be the fiction
Yeah.
fiction.
So it's like if I do it, I have to do it for both of us. I don't do it for me.
But not a lot of guys have that mentality anymore.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't do anything about other guys.
Like my friend's gone back to a hotel with a guy she met that night, and I literally half an hour later she was like, "All right, I'm going home now," and I was like, it's been-
Already?
Yeah, and they got in there. She hadn't finished. He finished. She fucked up, and I was like, but it's like I don't see what's the point in that. What's the point in going home, going back to this guy's hotel room, and they regret doing it, and then they feel like shit. It's like, why would I do that? And then I don't see the point, and no, it sucks when you regret doing something, especially that
But
intimate.
most of the one night stands, like it's meant to be like quick and gone like that. But
No, I get that,
not
but
not
in
every
terms
not
of
every girl
he
is gonna
finishes,
come.
You don't. You fuck off. Like I get after if it's a complete transaction. It's like,
Yeah, I think it's like she finishes, you finish.
Yeah,
Or
that's how
if
it
you
is,
really
yeah.
need to finish
Or
first.
gas finish.
if you finish first, you then proceed to finish her off a different.
Exactly.
See,
Not
I,
this whole I finished fuck off. I have experimented in the bedroom with people, had no idea what they were doing. He
I'm sorry. I gotta laugh at this.
and it just and I've had that happen twice.
What do you mean you experimented? Like, what did you do? Like you,
Oh.
like I were confused. Like,
I had a guy go down on me.
Like,
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. And I had a guy with a hand, try and use a hand, nothing. They
nothing
didn't know-
what? No, nothing what?
I didn't get turned on. There was nothing. 'cause
Nothing?
They didn't know what they were.
You got like
doing.
paralyzed.
okay. My question is, if the girl, like usually girls take longer to come, and
Yeah.
some girls can know how to come.
Yeah.
So if the girl can come in 30 seconds, would you be selfish and not give a fuck about the guy? Guy takes more than long to come. So do you think if the roles are switched?
I'd want him to finish.
Yeah. Same.
Like with you.
Like
Yeah.
whether I finish first or we finish together or he finishes first and then he finishes me off. I believe it is a transaction where both people need to come to an ending. Like if I finished first and he was having a hard time, I would want to
Help him
help him
off.
finish off depending how that ever is for him. Like
What if it's a one night stand? You don't want to see his face. I'm like, quick, done, get out.
Fucking go.
She was with two guys and you never felt anything. Have you ever thought that maybe you're lesbian?
No.
Maybe you're the problem.
Well, no, it's not
Just
that I
kidding, I'm just
Nothing.
kidding.
I just never finished. It's not that I like.
No, I was just kidding. No. I think as women, you guys need to experiment by yourself and figure out what you want,
Yeah.
and let the man know.
I think
But that's very
things what is-
controversial as well,
I
because
think-
a lot of women feel shy even by themselves in a bedroom. Some people
That men cannot
some
do
wo-
anything about it.
But that's what I'm not saying that it's a man's fault. I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
said that. It's a controversial topic. It's very like a lot of women have that conception. Like I have a friend, like she bought it, but she can't use it
Why can't she use it? It's an open world.
because that doesn't matter. It comes down to how you grew up and how your parents brought you up. And if you grew up as a very Christian family where sex before marriage is completely no,
Society pressure.
and you have continuously put in your head that this trauma about it's you'll go to hell or
Yeah, you
you're a
can't
bad
do it.
person or all of that, like in the back of like subconsciously that affects you a lot, like a lot. It's not easy. It's not for some women nowadays. It's still not easy to touch themselves because they feel guilty after it. They feel guilty even losing their virginity. They feel guilty even after sex. Like that's deep shit. Like it's hard to overcome. You know, like because you grew up with that mentality. Things can be changed over a period of time, but it doesn't change like this.
It takes time.
It takes a long time.
I think that was partially as well was this. I'm not putting all the fault on them. I think it's because I wasn't open enough about how I was feeling. I think I just wanted to. I wanted to enjoy it. I just wasn't. It was I don't want to say anything to this person because I don't know how they're gonna react, and like it was.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like that's why I haven't had sex because I feel like I wouldn't be able to open up to a person for a one night kind of thing. I couldn't open up like that. That's why I would want a partner, and then after some time we could have the conversation and try to figure out.
You don't know how a person grew up. You don't know what has happened in their household. You don't know what trauma they experienced. For all you know, their father raped her, and you don't know that.
That's just a load of shit right there.
You don't know. So
yeah.
that also comes like into not knowing, the fear of losing your virginity and the fear of touching yourself. It all comes down to how you grew up and in what conditions you grew up. Like sex, especially for a woman, since the start of times, it's been very controversial topics. Only recently, in the last year, probably 50 or 80 years, women weren't allowed to have sex before marriage. If they did, they were whores and they would be excluded from society. And there's still that thing, there's still that gap, and there's still that misconception about sex, that if you have sex before marriage, or if a girl sleeps around and she's a hoe, but if a guy sleeps around, he's a man.
But
Like,
that's not true. That is,
like,
He's a whore maker.
but that's not true. Like
it's true though. Like, that's how it's perceived.
not anymore.
But it is.
Not anymore.
But it is
now.
though.
This is roles are switched. If the girl is doing that, man is like she's owning up to it. She's
No,
That
because
depends
if
on
you
the
see
Oh,
like
every
a
man
girl,
now.
if you see a girl that you like, and you just started dating, like you guys are not exclusive, you guys are not doing anything, and you guys are dating, but you see her one time with a bar with someone else, oh, she's a hoe. Because she went out with me last night, but tonight she's going out with someone else. You guys are not exclusive. You guys are not going on dates. Why is she a hoe now? But you, or like not you specifically,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like men in general, you can go out with two girls on one night, first with one night, and then 30 minutes later, and no one can say anything because you can say, oh, but we weren't exclusive. So like, why are
I have
these?
a question.
There's so
Because-
many double standards now.
Because sex is easy for women.
But-
For women to get sex is very easy.
So for men.
to get sex is very hard, and
That's
hard
not
things
true.
are appreciated.
I've
As
had
a
sex with
man,
her.
as a man, in order to have sex, you have to have money, you have to have knowledge, you have to know how to talk, you have to do a lot of things. For women to have sex, just fucking go to the bar.
Sam, do you
No,
know
but
a
that's
place
the
called
misconception.
That's a misconception right there.
Well, no, because
Yeah, it
why-
is.
If a girl,
Men
if a
want
girl
girls that are
3
10s,
out of 10
11s.
goes to the bar, she'd get 10 guys to
Hit the
fuck.
mic. Take it.
That's not true.
No, but
That's not true because an overweight woman will never have easy sex as a normal weight woman. So that's completely a misconception right
compare
there.
her to a
Oh
guy.
no.
But I
That's
have
a very
question. I
hard.
have a
No,
question.
that's
Compare her to
I have
a
a
guy.
question. What is the fucking difference? Like, because there's people apparently it's common in Australia, like you're exclusive, but you're like basically not seeing someone else. You're like talking every time.
Oh, situation.
And then
oh no.
yeah, and then but we are not like boyfriends and girlfriend. What
Yeah,
what is the fucking
Like,
difference?
I've been in one for like a long
Being exclusive
like I was-
and a
I think what
relationship.
it is, I think it's, I don't. It could be the girl
It's not-
or the guy is just stringing them along because they like the attention, they like the idea of it, and they keep the person coming back, but they don't want to commit to anything because they still want that freeness of
And
being
then
someone
it's like
else.
you are my cow. You're not gonna fuck anyone else. You're exclusive.
Yeah.
Why do you care if the person is seeing someone else?
Because being in a relationship and you're going cheating with someone else, it's one thing, and then being in a situationship and only being exclusive.
When you say in dating the man has to pay for everything, if he doesn't pay for everything, why it doesn't make you feel emotional to the guy? Is it?
It's my favorite answer, yeah, because if I go to date, for example, I need to wear dress, to create something with hair, makeup, and when I go to men, I want, like, men want this time with me and want to create me happy, and I put a lot of energy and time and money to create this, like.
Did he ask you to do that?
Yeah, not, but usually if I don't do it this, many don't invite me to
It's
dinner.
expected.
It's expectant, yes, it's expectant. Because it's like, do you want to invite girl who, like wear just t-shirt and looking just nature, like just clean, no makeup. It's usually this girl don't have invite, usually.
Why? Because I go on
You-
dates with a girl without makeup.
Okay, so interesting to look of this girl because
No, they're all beautiful.
in statistic, I'm same girl with makeup and no with makeup, with dress or no dress. And if I go to, for example, motion for breakfast with dress, I have invite. I have guys who want to invite me to date. If I go just with
It's a breakfast place.
breakfast place, it's breakfast place, and I'm out of dating app. It's just all my experience in real world. And if I wear the t-shirt and it's about how I look, and it's like.
But
a
also
marketing.
the guy is also coming to the date. He's spending his time. He's talking to you. He's making you conversation. He's paying for the bill. Why?
Yeah.
If he doesn't pay for the bill, so what?
Uh,
You're both putting the energy together, right?
Yeah, it's like not if he put money, it's his kind of energy. I put my time, and
So his energy,
yes.
his energy, his time doesn't matter. Only if he pays, it matters.
It's a lot, for guys. To go to date, it's just clean face, wear the new t-shirt. That's all. It's good.
Because we don't
Yeah.
need to wear makeup. Why?
Yeah, you
and
need-
we
yeah,
didn't
it's a-
ask women to wear a makeup either.
So
Like
if
Okay.
you didn't wear makeup, then you wouldn't invite us.
Yeah.
because
why?
it's already
Like most of the women in Bali, except certain people, don't wear makeup.
Okay, I would just
Like when was the last time I saw a girl with a makeup? Only in Eden.
I have a makeup
Most
right
of the
now.
times.
She has makeup now.
makeup on.
Do you see? I have makeup right now.
Yeah, like
I have makeup on as well. I have
Yeah.
lashes.
Veronica
lashes
have
is, doesn't
makeup.
consider the makeup. you
Yeah,
only
it
do
does.
it once.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
but like
permanent
Do you
makeup.
have makeup?
she does. You have makeup on?
Okay.
She has a makeup on.
No.
You have a
I'm
makeup
wearing
on?
my sunglasses.
We have
Lashes.
lashes.
Yeah, lashes. But I go to get my hair cut.
What about
I go get my
bright
hair
tattoos?
cut.
That's
it's,
permanent
it's
makeup.
an hour and a half. I have like look at the
have my
color
hair
on the hair. It takes 2 hours.
Yeah. What if
2
we
hours.
don't dye our
Yeah.
hair and
It actually takes 4 hours to get this done.
My friend,
It's okay. It's different. And
Right,
if
but I'm saying there's
if
different
if
timing.
men want to invite girl with makeup and good dress and good
Yeah.
look and with good perfume, it's like he
Good
expects
perfume.
this girl
But
come
do you
to
like
normal.
it? Smell the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
This is like Dior.
I put perfume on when I go on a date.
It's example. If you prefer this, you can invite a girl. It's like and don't pay for this girl. But if you want to invite girl and she look like some kind of how this mean? It's like she invests money to her beauty, and a lot of women do it this, and this is really money. And if you want look this kind of woman near you, and every time when she come with you to breakfast, to dinner, she look like good dresses, different, like makeup, lashes, perfume. It's like she expected. If you like
So it's the
it,
same thing for me to
Yes.
pay for escort to be with me
yes,
all the time.
it's
It's the same
if
thing,
you-
right? I pay escort to
yeah.
be look nice,
You can-
be with me, go anywhere.
Yeah.
I pay her. So I'm paying you. So we're not in a relationship. We're in a transaction. Actually, with escorts, I have no drama.
You can pay for
Pay for
escort.
no drama.
Yeah.
I have no drama. So I'm paying you to be my girlfriend.
But there's also no interest.
What?
From the escort side, they don't give a shit about you.
They
only
do
care
for that
about-
when they're in my face,
No,
yeah.
they only care about the amounts that you're paying them. But
One
with the
hour
chances,
more, one price more.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's the
one
same
extra
thing with you.
hour.
You're like,
No,
give me,
that's not
buy me
true.
Chanel bag or buy
That's
me
not true, because you're
Louis
going on a
Vuitton.
date to find a connection.
It's not about.
You don't go with a escort hoping she'll fall in love with you because you know that that's not gonna happen.
How do I think it's a real love? This one also.
But that's that's
she
the
probably,
challenge of dating. You go out on a date with someone.
That's the challenges of dating. I would rather
Yeah,
not
you
date
don't
that kind of
ignore it.
person at all. Like, why would I waste my money, time, and energy thinking that, hoping that she will love me?
Like, do you fall in love in 5
Yeah.
seconds, or does it take time?
So
These are the challenges of dating. Like, you don't
Yeah,
know.
but I don't expect like money from you. I don't expect for you to like do certain kinds of
We're
things
not-
for me to fall in love with you. I fall in love with you for who you are.
We don't fall in love with you with the amount of money that you spend. We fall in love with the things that you say you're gonna do, and you actually pursue.
This is about Russian dating. I'm not talking
Yeah.
like.
No, but that's not always the
This
case.
is
though.
about money. This is about me
But
paying.
that's
Why
not
am I
always
paying?
the case.
It is
because-
always the case. That's what I'm hearing.
If one moment, if you like woman and you look at woman and this makes you happy, for example, and woman when go to breakfast with you, she invests a lot of time and money for one
See,
moment.
you keep saying
Yes.
woman. What about the men? You're not
Yeah, I was
understanding.
gonna-
I'm putting my time too.
Yes,
Like,
this time.
see, you guys completely forget there's a
But why-
person exists
yeah,
opposite to
but
you.
why?
That's why
Stop.
I said you
If men don't want make me happy, why I need to spend time with him?
It's the
What-
same thing with men too. Why, if
Yeah.
you don't make me happy, why do I need to take
If
you on
I
a date either?
yes,
My question comes: if a guy thinks that it's all about your appearance, would you fancy that guy?
no.
not
Because like the guy.
The beauty doesn't exist all your life,
Because
is it?
like you're pretty, there are also other pretty women, and there will always be. Pretty
it's not
women.
about pretty, it's about care. It's
Yeah.
I can
That's
be
what I mean. It's
50
like
years,
You
50
care
years.
about yourself and.
Yes, I
other
care
people.
about myself, and I
Yeah.
care how my man
Yeah.
feel with me. Because, for example, in my opinion, it's like how the wife look. It's about how men can care about wife. It's
Yeah.
like
Okay, how
emotional.
how
What
is
I'm
it?
asking
Yeah.
is if the guy puts like it's so important for him, like if you don't wear makeup, like you're like you're not hot anymore. So would you like I think would you expect guy to respect you for your personality or for your appearance?
Personality.
I think, can I say something? I think what she's trying to say is that in Russia, in the Russian culture, men are very into their masculine energy and the provider's energy, and women are a lot into their feminine energy and caring and nurturing energy. So when two people meet in Russia and they go on a date, a woman is looking for a provider and a man is looking for a nurturer.
No.
Simple as
This
that.
is-
But that doesn't
wearing
happen.
Makeup and fixing your hair is not nurture.
Yeah, going on a
But
date.
that's also like a lot of men
And a
like.
a masculine man doesn't mean that you spend money. You still can be masculine without spending money.
Taking care.
Do you think the men in Europe are not masculine?
No, 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 I'm not saying that.
man-
You're putting words into my mouth. Like,
No,
I've
but
never
you
said that.
Masculine and provider means
I'm
that
talking
spending
about
money.
the Russian mentality. The main thing for a masculine man is to provide for the woman that they have and to provide a household and security for the woman. I'm not saying that if you don't pay for things, you're not masculine. That's not what I said.
Okay, so
Absolutely
can you
not.
define masculinity?
What do you mean?
Can you define it? What is masculinity?
If man can,
Protection.
Okay.
it's
Providing for the woman that you care. Stability.
What is it providing?
Well, you have to provide for us.
Like, provide what?
That's a
Material
concept,
stuff?
though.
No. It doesn't have to be material stuff.
Well, you can provide
No.
protection or what? We can feel
Yeah,
safe
providing in
with you,
general.
So it's more about protection than
It's-
actually
we don't-
providing.
No,
what you're
it's
saying.
more about like
You're talking more about like protection.
It's more about the general term of just providing. Like you provide us security. You provide us like
Protection.
with
Providing
the
security
yeah, also
is
emotional.
protection.
No, also emotional.
Emotional protection.
But why most of the women
Yeah,
attracted to
support
like
as well.
emotionally unavailable men?
What do you mean? Because they have issues. If you attract emotional unavailable men, you're automatically emotionally unavailable, and subconsciously you're attracting that kind of people. So if you're attracting people that you don't want, that you're the person that you don't want. So you have to become the person that you want to have next to you.
At least he
Never.
doesn't pay for makeup for a guy.
Yeah, it's actually easy.
That's the easy one.
And you can split the bill on the first day.
Yeah, 50-50, yeah.
Yeah, and you can have sex Monday to Monday if you want.
And easy,
If
you
I
know,
split
they're not
my
faking
bill,
it, right?
it's we
Pardon?
don't have a second date. If
Huh?
I split the bill in the first date, we don't have a second date.
Yeah, that's I realized.
Yeah.